Hey, welcome to another exciting show we have lined up for you this evening. And I just want to tell the folks here I'm so honored to be amongst some of the greatest guests Martinsville has produced or has here at all. And today, this morning, we're talking to Dr. Joe Kuiper, from the Executive Director of our Museum of Natural History of Martinsville.
Yes, sir.
And Dr. Leanna Blevins, the Interim Director of beautiful NCI right here in downtown. And Dr. Angela Godwin, President of Pasadena Community College, and Dr. Noah Boaz, President and CEO of everything. He's got a lot going. But anyway, I am honored, folks, to be amongst you folks. And you know, what I'm so really excited about is we're talking something positive about our community. And that is a lack in our, I think we lack a lot of that in our community. We have so many good things that are really happening here. And I think the more that folks, that our citizens know what's happening in our community is a good thing. I want everybody pumped up like I am. So I'm excited about this community. You know, since I've been here for 30-some years, that we have got more excitement going on here than we ever had. And for people like you, it's causing it to happen. And I am really delighted and honored to be sitting in between all of you folks. But anyway, we want to start this off with Dr. Joe Kuiper. You know, Dr. Kuiper, you had invited me over to the museum a while back, me and my grandson and wife, and you gave us the grand tour of the back of the scenes, you know. That's right. I was impressed. I really, you know, I didn't, matter of fact, the museum alone is impressive. It's beautiful. But when you break out of the main thoroughfare there and go in back and see how these curators and all doing their work back there, it is amazing. And I was talking to Chad about doing a show, and what do you think about doing something like that back there, Dr. Kuiper?
Well, you know, the behind-the-scenes area of the museum is really exciting because that's where the treasures are. We can only put so much out in public view because we have 10 million catalog specimens in our inventory. So if we were able to get you and Chad back there, it would unlock and really peel back some of the layers of science and allow anybody to get a glimpse of what's going on back there. And we have found that when we have that kind of one-on-one connection to people, that's where people really are influenced by the museum, and I think you can help us take a step in that direction.
Well, I'm waiting for, you know, I was amazing your telescope looking in there, and you look nothing when I just looking at it, but I'm looking at things, all kinds of bugs. I said, gee whiz, you know, they gotta be all, but it's amazing, you know. But Martinsville has something of this caliber in our community, and a lot of folks don't even know it. They have no clue. And I want to make sure they do know. And if I'm going to do everything I can to make sure they do know about you and what you have to offer over there, and I think they'll be amazed, and the children especially.
Yep.
Put an education.
Thank you for doing that.
And Dr. Blevins, you are a special person. You are the sweetest thing out there. And, you upstage me, which I'm accustomed to.
I don't know about that.
But you are such a, I have always enjoyed talking to you and had you on numerous shows. You have such a vision for our community, and what a beautiful place you have to do it in. I mean, gosh, this is, and you get to work with different institutions to bring more education to you. What are you working on? What is your inspiration? What's going to happen here? You have an idea?
Yeah, we do have some exciting things in development, and part of that is what we want to talk about today, because NCI is based on, it was built on collaboration, and so we've traditionally focused on our university partners and bringing academic programs, but what we've realized is even more important before people get to the point where they want to work on those programs is the collaboration and building the pipeline here in our region, in our community. And so some of the things we're developing are ways for younger students and their parents and the communities of faith to get involved in what we're doing, to learn the vernacular, to learn the language of preparing for post-secondary education and what the options are. And so we're excited about some of those programs and having our folks get out in the community more to get people interested in what we have going on.
Well, you know, when I was walking this morning upstairs and I see a lot of your classrooms have a lot of students in here, a lot of things are going on. And I can imagine, you know, you don't have to go out of town now if you don't want to get an education here in Martinsville. And that's what we're going to talk a little later about, you know, you can get your master's degree right here. And when my son was going to college, he went to Averett, which wasn't too far away, but we didn't have all this here. He got his start at Patrick Henry Community College, which was a great boost for him. And it saved us a lot of money too, you know. But it's just that the things we got going here now, a lot of folks really don't know. And I don't think we'll have time on this show to tell everything that it is going on. But I want to give a glimpse. And I'm going to keep giving them glimpses until we get this puzzle together. But Leon, we're so glad you're here, and the job you're doing, we really appreciate you so much. And to my right here is Dr. Angela Godwin, and Dr. Godwin is the president of our Patrick Henry Community College, which you have done a fantastic job that you've been, Dr. Godwin. And you have brought some good things to our community, and even to my cooking show, you have brought a lot of expertise that I learned so much from. But you're such a cordial person, but one that has a lot of knowledge of what we need here in our community college. And how you like it in Martinsville so far?
We love it.
You love it?
We love it. We do.
So what we got going on at the college over there, right now I know we got a lot going on that you might want to elaborate on. This is speaking.
Well, the college is really, as you know, was originally a part of the University of Virginia. Was a 2-year branch, and so the transfer mission of Patrick Henry is always something that we're very focused on. It was really how we originated. And so one of the things we've been doing about the last 3 years is really looking at our agreements with the 4-year institutions and making sure that we have some specialty areas. And some of the things we're going to be talking about this morning really go to the center of that, some really high-level science that allows our students to transfer to any 4-year institution and really be at the highest level, and a lot of focus in that area. But also we're very committed to the arts and the humanities, and we hope everybody will come out and see Mary Poppins this week. So we're committed to that. But the career and technical education side of the college is what is really growing by leaps and bounds as well, as we specifically address the workforce needs of our business and industry. So really a 360-degree approach to assessing the needs of the community and trying to stay focused and fresh, and keeping the technology in line. So we would like our students to leave Patrick Henry and somewhat be disappointed about what they find in the workplace, that they've been on bigger and better technology, and really are ready to do the job, and also be very successful in the transfer wherever they decide to go.
I'm sure they will. And before we go to our next guest, Dr. Boyd, we're going to take a little break, and don't go away first. We're going to come back. We've got a whole lot of good things happening here. We'll be right back.
At Blue Ridge Nissan Martinsville, race to the finish. Right now is the best time to buy, because when you buy your next vehicle at Blue Ridge Nissan Martinsville, you'll save thousands, plus get a lifetime warranty at no cost to you. Don't let past credit decisions wreck you. Our guaranteed credit approval system works for everyone. Thousands in savings, a lifetime warranty, and guaranteed credit approval will make you a winner in your new car from Blue Ridge Nissan Martinsville, home of the warranty forever, across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road, or visit theblueridgeway.com.
Hello, I'm Tammy Bowles with the Heritage Conference and Events Center. The Heritage offers a variety of settings for your specific needs, whether it is a corporate luncheon, a business seminar, or an elaborate party. The Bassett Ballroom provides beautiful natural sunlight for up to 250 guests, with beautiful views from the terrace. The Stanley Sunroom seats 24 for a more intimate business meeting or presentation, while the Stone Dining Room provides a more dramatic backdrop for a private dinner affair or a corporate luncheon seating 50 guests. The Heritage Conference and Events Center. Your special event deserves a setting, not just a space.
Bassett Physical Therapy specializes in sports medicine, physical, occupational, pediatric, and aquatic therapies. Our professional staff is ready to help you today.
Does that feel okay?
Bassett PT has changed my life, and they can change yours too.
Bassett Physical Therapy is located in the heart of Stanleytown, within minutes of Bassett, Collinsville, Fieldale, and Martinsville. It's worth the drive for quality care. Bassett Physical Therapy, changing lives one person at a time.
Hi, I'm John. I'm the pharmacist here at Rocky Mount Family Pharmacy. We'd like to invite you to come visit us and get all your prescription needs and healthcare needs filled here. We save you money on your prescriptions. We offer free delivery. We offer a family atmosphere, and we treat you like family. We're located in the Schulz Shopping Center on Route 40 West, like you're going to Farrar here in Rocky Mount. That's 1165 Franklin Street. And our phone number is 489-5400, and that's area code 540. Come see us today.
Reasons to choose quality in Dutch Inn. Newly renovated banquet rooms, affordable catering, hotel, restaurant, and lounge all at one facility. Call now and make reservations for our banquet room. For birthdays, anniversaries, family reunions, weddings, retirement parties, weekly business meetings, and more. The Dutch Inn Lunch Buffet, Monday through Friday from 11 till 2. Don't forget about the Build Your Own Omelet Bar every Saturday and Sunday morning. Dutch Inn, 2360 Virginia Avenue. Reservation 647-3721.
Okay, we're back, and Dr. Noel Boaz, good to have you here this morning, Dr. Boaz.
Good to be here.
You are normally up bright and early, aren't you? And then the nose to the ground and stone. But you know, I've been working with you quite some time now, and when I first found out what you were doing in our community, I was, blown out of the water. I said, if we will get this school put together here, medical school, and I'm just so appreciative of you doing it. And I know there's no one else I know that's more qualified to do something like this than you are. But and you're local, you're homegrown. That's another good thing. You're not planning on pulling stakes or something. You love it here. But what's going on with the medical school, Dr. Boaz?
Well, the medical school was an idea that we started really a couple of decades ago in planning, but it's been in operation since 2013 formally here, and we incorporated it. It's a benefit corporation, which is a new sort of corporation in Virginia, which has got both a nonprofit sort of social benefit component, which is education of doctors, and it is also a stock corporation. So that there was a new approach to doing this. So it's been an interesting challenge and a lot of dialogue over the last number of years to get this up and running. But we've made a lot of progress, and we've gotten certification from the state, which is a very good indication that we're on the right track, and we are in our 5th round of submission to the national accrediting body, the LCME. So we have a very active board, and we have a nonprofit that's tied to that, has been tied to it for research and education, and really where we're going to interface with the community a lot is with that nonprofit right now. But progress is being made on the medical school itself, and we're shooting for a final application to the National Accrediting Board next year, early next year, and hope to open as soon as they can come and visit us in Martinsville and give us a site visit and let us go forward with the accreditation process.
You know, I was saying with the school, it would benefit everybody sitting at this table today. It would, somewhere or another, it would be an impact, I think, on everyone. And that's what we're looking at. That's just one avenue, but we have so many trickling into Martinville, Henry County. I think it's a root thing. You know, you did one thing started and the roots come out and grab hold, and other things that's attached to it and makes it bigger and better. And the museum, for instance, is one. I mean, you've changed. You've grown a lot since you've been here. The museum's been here. It's changing all the time. And the new college wasn't even here for a while now. You know, we're up here. It's the most beautiful structure and beautiful place. I mean, yeah, the high-tech stuff you have in here is unbelievable. It's way above my pay rate. But just knowing it's here satisfies my ego. You know what I want to people know about. And what Dr. Godwin has done with the Patrick Henry Community College, and you have, I think, reached avenues that we never reached in Martinsville before. The things working that you have put together here and still working, putting together. And say people can come to community college and right into medical school. You have the courses over there, the STEM program, right? That you can get your education right here and you don't have to leave. And if you want to the medical school, you get right into medical. I mean, it's not impossible.
No, it's not impossible, and I think that one of the things that we began to try to establish was a concentration on the STEM program, bringing in university credentialed faculty, as well as a medical specialization. That Dr. Boaz was very helpful in working with the college and really took the lead in our developing a specialization within our general studies area that is targeted for pre-med students, and it really gives them an opportunity at the community college level with the smaller classes and lower cost to really not have an impediment to moving on and studying in the higher sciences, more advanced sciences, if they have a medical interest for the future.
Well, as I said, it's all tied together. It don't happen overnight. And 2 years, how long you been working on this program at the school, Dr. Boaz? How many years?
Formally since 2013.
2013.
Yeah.
And but I say it takes one idea, then somebody to pursue it and make it happen. And I think everybody here has had one idea, and every one of you has pursued it in some avenues, and it's been working out quite well for our community. I think I'm real proud of being here in Martinsville, Henry County. Then when I first came here, people now are wanting change. Before they did that, I don't want to change. I'm scared of change, whatever. Now, if you don't change, you better move aside. They're going to run over you. But Dr. Blevins, you have facility here. You have contacts with other educational schools and universities, and that's in the talking stage now, I think.
That's right. We've been working, this group collectively has been working on an articulation agreement. So students at Patrick Henry Community College who indicate that they're interested in a pre-med or medical field, we're working with VCU so that students could transfer directly into a double major program in anthropology and a hard science. And then once the medical school is ready to go, they could matriculate right into the medical school or a program to get started there.
Well, that's what I say, it's a good tie, and everything's working, it comes together. And what I'm about today, folks, let you have this little small glimpse of what we're trying to put together here. I mean, we haven't got the picture completely painted yet, and it's kind of fuzzy, but not to me it is. And I think it's a pretty clear-cut avenue that we're taking, because folks like you are all working together on the course just to make our community a whole lot better place to live and to raise your families. You don't have to leave town to get good paying jobs, and that's just what it's all about. And I say, Dr. Kuiper, I know even the museum, it has avenues that can educate our young folks too by learning, a whole lot over there. And if you got any programs coming up over there that may be beneficial for people to know about right now?
Well, sure. It's talking about getting glimpses of what could be in the future. Our curators and research associates were engaged in a monthly lecture series, for instance. So second Thursday of every month, you can go and listen to these people, and what they're talking about is the research that they're engaged in. And a lot of the research that our curators and our research associates conduct can have a direct avenue to, say, the medical school or any of the other science programs that are given here. So as our educational opportunities increase in Martinsville, so does the opportunity for our scientists to reach out to new audiences.
As I say, that's interesting. And I think you've just been invited to come over here and speak to a class too, because
just this morning.
Yeah, for something you put together, which is interesting, and some people learn something, they take it and go somewhere else with it.
I hope so.
They won't stay in here, that's for sure. And Dr. Gall, I've been in culinary for quite some time, and with the college over there, and I met this young lady the other day, and she wants to get into culinary. She's a dietitian, but she wants to learn more, and I told her I would bring her over and introduce her around to the right folks over there, and if she wants to do that, that's going to make that happen too. But it's just so many avenues, and we're talking about the scientific and all that stuff, but culinary, I think you have a large culinary group over there, and a nice restaurant.
Yeah, and we're so grateful because we know, Paul, you started culinary at the college, and we probably would not have ever had the wherewithal to start that venture, but it has grown, and it is a pathway. It really speaks to people's passion And we were so excited this year that we opened the Patriot Cafe, the Culinary Cafe, as a student-run cafe on campus, and it's open to the public every day. But what's amazing is to have students actually running the cafe themselves and making all the business decisions, as well as the actually preparing the food. And so it's really a great experience. We hope that it will really prepare them for pursuing their passions.
Well, you know, I like the idea because they can learn everything about the restaurant business. And it's not as easy as they think, but it's a lot of fun, man. I love it, but it's more to it than out there smiling and saying hi to folks. But I'm glad to have, I've had a lot of good comments on the restaurant already too, a lot of good feedback. But hey, we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna come back and finish this up, so don't go away. You're gonna be glad you stayed. Be right back.
Come on down to Los Norteños, right next to the Dutch Inn. Great food, great prices, and you're always guaranteed to have a good time. So come on down to Los Norteños, next to the Dutch Inn.
Jerry's Pizza now offers a private meeting room. That's right, for parties and family get-togethers. Hot, delicious pizza made fresh with fresh ingredients. Daily specials, and now offering a Saturday night dinner buffet. Jerry's Pizza, the best lunch buffet in town. Call your order in ahead of time at 638-3990. The drive-thru is open for your convenience. Never get out of your car. Call 638-9009.
You can do it. New College Institute can help. Earn your bachelor's or master's degree from one of our partner universities. Get workforce credentials using one-of-a-kind equipment to expand your career opportunities. Or host your next meeting, conference, or social event at our premier facilities. Get started today. Stay close, go far at New College Institute in Martinsville, Virginia.
When it comes to something as important as your home's electrical work, call on your friends at Shively Electric Company. We're proud to have been serving this community for over 40 years. We're the people that you greet at the grocery store, we're the people that you worship with at church, and then we're the people that have fun at local community events. We've been here with you from day one. We'll be here with you when you need us. So for all of your electrical needs, call on your friends at Shively Electric Company.
Okay, hey, we're back, and on our break we was talking about how to inspire people, and you know, I've mentioned a lot of times on my show when we're talking about scholarships or whatever, to bring the grandmothers and mostly grandmothers, they bring them in because they are normally the ones that push their grandkids, or what more than the parents do. So you're talking about inspiring people. We need to inspire our young folks. We need to get them involved and get them to know about the college over there and what you have to offer. And if then they'll take them over there and let them go through it. I mean, you know, you don't have to. They can go over there in grade school if you want to. But what is your idea on that, Dr. Godwin?
Well, we just have so much in our community, and it's an opportunity to expose our young people and our children here of not only do they not have to wait to pursue their dreams, but they don't have to move. There's so many things. We do try as many opportunities as possible to bring kids on campus, and so that they can see that that's an option. I know that a lot of the partnerships with the museum and NCI really are focused on younger kids. We just all of us have partnered in our STEM Day, which is about exposing. So this is a way to really inspire our community of thinking about what are the possibilities in here, and that really whatever children in our community want to do, they have an opportunity, and they can start right here in this community, and they can start today, and that our parents and our grandparents take advantage of everything that's here. That's a challenge that we have, is to make sure we take advantage of all the opportunities that we have.
there's so many to take advantage of. And Dr. Godwin, if someone wants to be a doctor, they can start right here. And we had you and one of the deans over there on the show the other week about a time and how you put this together.
And Steve Branch.
Steve Branch, yeah. And it's a STEM program.
Yes.
But what an avenue. Can you elaborate a little bit, Dr. Boaz?
Well, there are 2 programs over there at Patrick Henry Community College, and Dean Branch, I think, pointed out that there are about 300 students in toto between the 2. The new one that Dr. Godwin mentioned earlier, the Medical Sciences Specialization, which is an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree, and then there's also the General Sciences degree, which is an Associate's degree. And that's by far the larger group. But this new group, the Medical Sciences Specialization, is one that's particularly the component of this articulation agreement that Dr. Blevins was suggesting. So that's just really exciting. You have 300 students here. They don't have to go to medical school, but I mean any health profession. This is good. This is good preparation for nursing, for physician's assistant, for medical technician, for anything, for dentistry, for veterinarian medicine. And we've also had conversation with your colleague, Dr. Boyce, yes, on your show, or on your network. And I think that that's just very exciting possibility. And I would only mention too that we did a short program earlier this year at the historic J.D. Bassett Event Center, which is So You Want to Be a Doctor for younger people. And all 3 of the institutions we have here were coordinating with that. And it was quite successful. We had young students coming in and quite impressive, in the 6th grade, telling us all about what sort of specialty within medicine they want to get into. So, and one of the things that we're very interested in pursuing are some more programs like that in the future. So overall, that and our pre-medical academy, which is the last thing I'll mention, is something that we want to launch this next year through our nonprofit, which is for students who have graduated from college anywhere in the country to come and get a real grounding in the first 2 years of the curriculum of medical school to prepare them to get into medical school. So this would be the final piece in our pathway.
And is that program set up already?
It's being set up now. We're developing the digital resources for it, and it's going to be related to our new curriculum, which will be the most innovative new evolutionary medicine curriculum in the country. And that's what I think is very exciting about it. I think it will attract a lot of people here, particularly very, very well prepared undergraduate students. And so part of our, we don't deal with the whole gamut of everything that institutions here deal with. I mean, we're particularly, health science related. But I hope that we can provide a component of their programs that will help move this pathway along for students in the health professions. And so we feel very optimistic and very privileged to be associated with such, wide-ranging and active groups. And our goal in this was really sort of make everyone understand that each of these institutions have something to offer to the whole.
Well, I just want to again thank you guys so much for taking your valuable time to come out and talk with us this morning. And I'm really honored to have you here. And I'm sure that somebody's going to get something good out of this. And I did. So I just kind of refreshed them. I remember what I know is going on downtown. But Dr. Kuiper, I appreciate you too, what you're doing with our museum over there. It is a beautiful place, and I'm sure we get a lot of tourists coming into town to see your museum. And Dr. Blevins, what you're doing here at NCI, what avenues you got to go. You got some good things going on, and we're going to be a big university here, one way or the other. With Dr. Godwin, you bring them from. You can look at the money you save. You're going to a 2-year, and it's another 2-year to a 4-year college. That's a lot of savings. But you get the same education. Matter of fact, you probably get even better because you got smaller classrooms, maybe. I don't know, but you're doing a marvelous job, and I can't say enough appreciate what you're doing. And Dr. Boaz, you all kind of blow my mind out what you're doing, and it's just coming together. What I've been talking about, we have a community here that's going to succeed far more than most people ever even imagine, and I can assure you that. But people like you on board, we can't miss. And again, I want to thank you so much, and for being here. And again, folks, I just hope God continue blessing you as much as He has me. Until next time, this is Paul said so long, and I will definitely see you later.
At Blue Ridge Nissan and Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you'll get a warranty forever. That's right, a warranty on all qualified vehicles, and it lasts as long as you own your car. Plus, you'll find the largest indoor automotive showroom in Southwest Virginia. Get out of the cold and see the latest models with the best deals in our indoor showroom at Blue Ridge Nissan and Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. And whenever you need it, we have a full-service collision center that can get you back on the road. Blue Ridge Nissan and Blue Ridge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road, or visit theblueridgeway.com.